Everyone, this is Iris, and today I'm going to show you how I went from this plain look to a very sexy pinup look. I am featuring the Enzo Milano 13mm. There's an expiring coupon code in the information box, and you get 10% off Coastal Scents, which are the makeup products that I am using in this video, or you can get $10 off of the Enzo 13mm. So again, I did use all of these products as well as the little brush set that comes with a little bag for the brushes. It's one of those little roll-up ones. So the first thing that I did is I worked on my makeup, and I used from the neutral palette this color right here, and I used the brush from the brush set to apply this all over my eyelid. I had already applied my foundation and eye primer. Then I'm taking the blue color from the Coastal Scents Creative Me #1 palette, and I'm just going over the corner of my eye with the little pencil brush. And then taking that same brush, I'm going to go over the purple eyeshadow, still from the Creative Me palette, and I'm going to just blend it into the blue color, still staying really close to the corners. And I'm not really blending these two colors together, but I'm just kind of bringing them together. Then I'm using a blending brush to blend them together finally. Then I'm using this slanted brush to line my lower lash line and top lash line. And then I'm just going to go ahead and line it with my regular eyeliner. Then I'm going to add some false lashes once I'm pretty comfortable with the eyeliner. And then I'm going to go ahead and go over the false lashes again just to make sure the eyeliner looks nice and smooth. Then I'm going to take this light brown color from this brow palette, and I'm going to really round out my eyebrows. I want them to look a little more full because my hair is going to be up and out of my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, and with the black darker color I'm going to go ahead and create the little pointy edges at the end of each eyebrow, like so. And I'm going to take the lip brush, which does also come with the brush set, and I'm just applying some pink lipstick and lip gloss. And then I'm going to go ahead and start working on the hair. So I split the top and bottom half. This top half is going to be sticking out of the little snood that I have. And then I'm going to just start sectioning my hair. I'm going to set the sides to the side and then keep working on the top portion. You can clip your hair out of the way if you'd like. That's what I'm going to do here, just to make things a little more neat and organized. Then I am curling my hair over the little 13mm Enzo, which is kind of like a 1/2 inch. I think it is a 1/2 inch. And just holding it in place until I get the right curl that I want. I'm just going to pin my hair out of my way so that you guys can see that curl. And there it is. So I'm just going to continue doing this to the rest of my hair until I have all of my curls like so. There are all of my curls up on top. Very nice and bouncy. And I am going to go ahead and start working on the sides of my hair. Doing the same thing, just wrapping it and making it very, very tight. These are my curls once I'm done with both sides and the top. At this point you can choose to add like hairspray or mousse, and I'm just going to just gently separate the curls. You can use pomade or you can use gel. There I am. I'm not hiding under my hair. Just to make it very, very smooth, because once you do start playing with it, it's going to make it frizzy. So at the top of my hair, I just took a section and I started creating like a little twist, and then leaving the curls sticking out, and then I pinned it down. This part is kind of confusing, but it's just very basic. All I'm doing is just twisting, leaving the long sections sticking out. You can even wrap it around your finger if you'd like, if that will make it easier. And you see how it's kind of like a little loop or a little victory curl? And then you just leave the rest of the hair pointing forward. And here I am just taking some bobby pins and I'm pinning it under the hair so that it conceals the bobby pin, and then pinning it on the other side. And you're just going to continue to do this. Once you get to the sides of your hair, then you're going to go ahead and want to create kind of like a victory roll up on top, and you're going to want again for all of the hair to fall forward. And don't worry too much about messing up the curls. You can always come back later and retouch them. Right now, all you're concerned about is creating those really nice loops at the top of your head, and you're concerned with moving all of the curls forward. And I decided to leave all of these clips in case you're kind of like later on come back and you want to follow this step by step and you want to look at it over and over. Normally I cut all of this out of the video because it's kind of like fluff and people don't really like long videos. But just twisting it around my finger and then pushing the curls forward, pinning the bobby pins inside of the loop that I've created, not at the long part of my hair, but inside of the loop, almost like a pin curl. So one on one side and then a bobby pin on the other side. So once I have all of my hair in place and I'm pretty happy with it, just doing one final loop here. All I'm going to do in the front is I'm just going to gather it and I'm going to pin it in place, and you'll see what that looks like later. Once you're pinning that front part, it's all about sculpting and patience. So just try to be really patient with yourself. Don't give up. It takes a little while and it's a little complicated. So all I'm doing here is just creating the final little loop, pinning it down, and then I'm going to take the front bangs and I'm kind of like mashing them into the top of my scalp, moving my camera up so that you guys can see what that looks like. And you can just play with this. I just started to play with it and see what I felt more comfortable with. There's really no right way to do this. I wanted to leave this in the video as well so that you guys can see. When I start sculpting my hair, I do kind of like mess around with it. I take it down, I put it back up, I take it down, put it back up without really trying not to mess with the curls too much. And this is what you guys will be going through as well. So once I'm pretty happy with it, then I go ahead and pin it down with several bobby pins until it feels secure. And I wanted this to kind of look like sort of like a little mohawk or a little pomp up in the front. So you'll see me mess with it throughout the video. And don't worry about little loops that are sticking out. You can fix those with a little bobby pin or some hairspray later. So I'm just spraying it with hairspray just to make it a little more manageable. And I'm just touching it up with the curling iron again. Then in the back I'm adding it's actually a knit hat, but you can also add a snood. If you don't know what that is, you can just look that up. And then just pin that down with a few bobby pins. Make sure it's very secure and covering the back of your head. You can add a pretty flower if you'd like, and you can kind of like touch this up with your fingers and some hairspray, and you're pretty much done. It's very glamorous and yet still very simple, very beautiful, and I really hope that you guys have been inspired by this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.